very quick and easy healthy meal, and it's just to show you that you can be healthy on a budget, so there is no excuse really. I'm going to show you the ingredients that we've got. So we have eggs, because this can be the main protein of this dish. Eggs, frozen broccoli, frozen vegetables. It's cheaper to buy frozen veg, and it's less perishable because you can just freeze it so it lasts longer. And then some rice, and that's literally going to be it, and a bit of oil and salt, and that's going to be the base of the meal. We're going to start with putting the broccoli in the microwave. To put that in for 3 minutes, and it's going to be cooked by the time it's going to be finished, the broccoli. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to show you me cracking the eggs, and we're literally just going to make like an omelette, and I'm going to show you like there is actually a skill to how to make omelettes. Also, if you're cracking eggs, it's always easy to have like a plate on the side to put the shells in. Also, like you see how like some of the eggs have like hair on, like hen hair. Oh, someone just said, hey, I love your videos. Thanks so much. Thank you for being here. I'm making omelette on rice with some broccoli for my boyfriend because he's requested this. We always love to eat really clean, like just whole food ingredients. I've been doing it for quite a long time. I've got all my recipes for it, so I think once you get a hang of eating whole foods, it just becomes really easy. It's just really like getting into the habit of like making the food, and then it just makes eating healthy just so like a nice lifestyle. Because genuinely, if you want to switch to eating a healthier diet, it is going to be a lifestyle switch, and that means the habits that you've had before are going to have to change because of that. Anyways, look, so I am stirring the eggs, and what I love to do is add some salt into the mixture like now, just like that, and then I'll mix it again, and then I just pour it into the pan. But I've got the pan heating up right now. I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil, but this is cooking olive oil. You don't want to use your good quality olive oil, such as this is a good quality olive oil for drizzling over like salads, like not seasoning, but dressing. So this is like your salad dressing olive oil, but this is your cooking olive oil, but it's still extra virgin. That basically just means like it's a high heating point, so it's good to cook. So I'm gonna drizzle over some. This is this one because I love the nozzle. It's really handy for cooking. I also feel like if you just have the right pieces of equipment, not meaning that you need a lot, but just like some little bits like equipment like this, where like the nozzle's really easy, it just makes cooking a lot happier, you know? Because I definitely get when people say they hate cooking, and I genuinely think it's just because, sorry, I don't know if there was any Wi-Fi issue, but yeah, I get when people say they don't like cooking, and I think it's genuinely because they've not made it easy for themselves. Obviously, if you find something easy, that's when you're going to enjoy it the most. And I think if you find cooking difficult, it's probably because like you are making it difficult. It doesn't have to be difficult. So like this is just such a simple dish. You want to really oil the pan so then you get your eggs to like cook really nicely over it. I'm going to show you up close. Hope you can see. Hi everyone who is joining. There we go. So now this is the best part. I'm gonna pour it all out. You see, the oil actually creates these bubbles, and this is why like oil is really important when you're making eggs, because the oil is going to actually add a lot of texture to the eggs. Also, the broccoli is done, by the way. I'm going to lower the heat because eggs cook really quickly. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. And look, I've got some rice here. It's like portioned rice. I really like buying portioned rice because it's just like really quick to cook. I just cut it up. It comes frozen. You'll see it's like a square like this. Let's put this in the microwave. And that is organic jasmine rice. Now we're back to oh guys, I will be answering your questions soon. Let me just focus on the eggs first. So when it gets to here, you can flip it. You can actually just flip it like a pancake, or you can keep this sort of like, I think it's like a Japanese method where where you create your eggs like this and you just like let it sit there. I'm going to flip it because I just like to, look, you see how it is? That's just like a perfect omelette. And you really want to lower the heat at this point. Eggs cook so quickly, and even when the heat is off, the eggs are still cooking. I'm going to answer some of your questions now. Oh, I think you guys deleted the questions, sorry. Sorry I didn't answer it in time. If you want to ask again, feel free. This point as well is where I'm going to add salt, because the heat is really low. It's on 2 right now. If I add the salt now, it's just going to sort of like help dry it up. I'm going to make it so yummy. Hi, hello. We're making omelette on rice with some broccoli, and it's just like a very cheap budget meal, very health friendly. And I really recommend this recipe. It's really quick, like literally this is going to be under 10 minutes to make. Thank you so much for everyone saying they like the videos. Yeah, omelette is such an underrated food. I love omelettes. Like, eggs are so nutritious. If you didn't know, the protein part of the egg actually comes from the egg white, and then most of the nutrients actually come from the egg yolk. The nutrients and calories though, so most of the calories are in the egg yolk. So that's why like when gym people like try and up their protein, they add extra egg white specifically because it's low in calories and high in protein. So yeah, it's a little egg tip, egg fact. I don't know, I love eggs, they're great and they're so cheap. Like literally everywhere in the world they're cheap and accessible. So the fact that we're all talking about like how we love eggs and we're probably all in different areas of the world, that's just amazing how we all know the same foods. Like that shows how international eggs are. So like the jasmine rice, this is actually organic jasmine rice. This is cooked. So this is what I mean, like if you, like I struggle cooking rice, I am really inconsistent with it. So if you struggle, you can actually buy frozen rice and then just like heat it up in the microwave, like so. Cook your eggs that are really easy to cook, like that. And then look, I'm just gonna slide the egg over, like that. Oops. You didn't see that. I'm just gonna turn it around so you can't see. This is my boyfriend's request, by the way, for dinner. And he also asked for broccoli, which I was so surprised. So I'm gonna add some of the broccoli. And this is honestly such a clean meal. This is frozen broccoli, so it just literally tastes like broccoli. I'm not adding any seasoning to it at all. Like, it's just gonna be plain broccoli on the side. Because we're also, like, because we eat a lot of whole food and clean ingredients, like, we don't eat artificial flavors or, like, all the ultra-processed ingredients in a lot of daily foods that you don't really realize are ultra-processed. It makes us, like, appreciate the flavors of natural foods. So, to someone eating this broccoli could taste, like, so plain to them, but for me, I literally taste, like, the natural flavor of the broccoli, and like broccoli honestly tastes great. So he asked for broccoli, but I'm adding like a lot of broccoli because I'm just taking advantage of the fact that he asked for veg. So I'm just gonna really make sure he gets that veg. And like broccoli is such nutrient dense food. I love it, and there's so many ways to cook it. This is just one of the quickest ways. So if you are just trying to eat healthy and like you don't really want to like do too much and you just want to be quick, this is a great way to cook it. I did cook the broccoli. It came frozen because I was saying earlier that it's cheaper to buy frozen broccoli and keep it in the freezer, and then whenever you want to use it you just microwave, which is what we do most of the time. I really like doing that, and it also means like it's less perishable, like it doesn't go out of date quickly. Anyways, this dish is now finished. We got broccoli, omelette, and underneath the omelette is some organic jasmine rice. We've used 4 eggs and a lot of broccoli. So yeah, this is the final dish. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm not going to take a bite because I've already had my dinner, but this is for my boyfriend and I hope he enjoys it because this is what he requested. Hi Justin. Justin's my brother, he's just joined the live. Hello everyone who is joining. So yeah, that's it, and we just put a little bit of salt, some sea salt on top, and that's it. So that's a healthy, high protein, low calorie, budget friendly dinner. You can literally eat this every day. You could eat this for breakfast or lunch or dinner. So this is one more meal you can add to your day and see if you want to give it a try. If you do give it a try, let me know. So I'm going to go now because he's hungry. Yeah. So thanks so much guys for being here. Bye. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe because I'm doing a lot more videos, and if you have any ideas of what you want to see me do or like cook, do let me know. I will always find a healthy alternative, always, even if that means some sort of chocolate dish. Okay, bye guys, you can always be healthy. Bye.